My selfish cousin ruined my special day, so I made sure no one would forget hers. I was the first person in my family to graduate college. My parents worked double shifts for years to make it happen. My cousin Brittany dropped out of community college after one semester and bartended at 26. Every family dinner, someone asked when she was going back to school, and she'd get this tight smile. As my graduation approached, she started saying stuff like, "College is basically a scam," and "Not everyone needs a degree." The ceremony was at 2 p.m. Brittany showed up at 2:20, stumbling into our row, reeking of alcohol. When they called my name, she jumped up screaming, "That's my girl!" like it was a football game. Security looked over. People stared at my family instead of me. After she pushed into every photo, grabbed my diploma and creased it. When my dad said she needed to go home, she lost it. Started crying that everyone was attacking her. Got so loud that security kicked our entire family off the property. We missed the reception. My graduation dinner ended up at Denny's because Brittany locked herself in my dad's car for 40 minutes. Everyone made excuses. She got too excited. She didn't mean it. But 2 days later, I saw her friends' Instagram stories. They'd been at Bottomless Brunch since 11 a.m. The last video showed Brittany doing a shot at 1:52 p.m., 8 minutes before she needed to leave. Caption said, "One more before family stuff, lol." She tanked my day on purpose out of jealousy. When I showed my mom the screenshots, she just sighed and said, "What do you want me to do about it?" So I waited. Brittany's wedding was in 6 months at this fancy vineyard, 150 people, probably 40 grand. She'd asked me to be a bridesmaid. I showed up to every fitting, every planning session, smiling the whole time. Brittany never apologized. She told people I was being dramatic about graduation. At the reception, I gave a toast right after the best man, started sweet, talking about growing up together. Then I said, "I'll never forget how Brittany showed up for my graduation in May." Her face froze. Brittany came 40 minutes late, completely drunk. She screamed during my name, got our family kicked out by security. We missed the reception. My graduation dinner was at Denny's. Dead silence. I thought it was an accident until I saw Instagram. She'd been at Bottomless Brunch for 3 hours. Her last shot was at 1:52. My ceremony started at 2. She knew exactly what she was doing. I pulled out my phone. I have the screenshots. Brittany stood up. "Stop talking. Today's your perfect day, Brittany. The day you've posted about for months. I wanted you to feel exactly what it's like when someone ruins it because they're jealous." I raised my glass. Cheers to that. Nobody drank. Brittany was crying, mascara running. Her husband looked lost. My uncle stood up and said, "I was at graduation. Every word is true." The whispers started immediately. Brittany tried saying I was lying, but 3 other guests had been there. Her lie crumbled. The rest of the night, every conversation was about my toast. I watched her try to salvage it, but people kept giving her these looks. Her mother-in-law pulled her aside with pure disappointment on her face. I left after cake. Brittany's mom said I was cruel. I told her, "Brittany didn't mean it. She was just excited. Isn't that what you said?" 3 days later, Brittany sent a long text about how I destroyed her wedding. I sent back the Instagram screenshots and wrote, "You started this." She blocked me.